Hey guys, Glacial here. And before we get into today's video, I just wanted to thank you all for 50 subscribers. I know it may not seem like a lot, but it really means a lot to me. Thank you all for enjoying my content and sticking around for more. So today I'm going to do two things. I'm going to give a brand new tour of the collection. It's been a while since you've all seen it, and frankly that old video is really bad. I'm also going to be dropping this awful upload schedule, so you're all going to get to see a new video within the next week or so. Well, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to get started with the PS1 games. This is the second largest part of the collection, and just a heads up, they are going to keep getting smaller and smaller from here. So the first one we've got here is Army Men 3D. I've played this for about 5 minutes. Pretty fun. A lot of these I haven't actually played yet. Oddworld Abe's Exodus is a very fun game. I love the atmosphere of it. It's so creepy, it's great. Really check this one out. Crash Bandicoot 2, the best one. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2000, the best game ever made. We have Toka 2 Touring Cars, still haven't played this one. Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles, it's missing the front of the box. For some reason. This is a pretty fun game, still I haven't played that much of it. Medal of Honor Underground is just a really clunky PS1 first person shooter. Command & Conquer Retaliation, I don't quite understand this one. You need to use the PS1 mouse for this, which I have, but I've never quite understood what it is. WF Smackdown, this was also missing the front of the box. Haven't played it yet. Let's go back in. Metal Gear Solid, arguably the best game on PS1. With it's got like fucking a million discs in it. Really good game if you haven't played it yet. You should. Crash Bandicoot 3. I don't think it's as good as the second one, but a very good game. Crash Team Racing. This is the best kart racing game that has been made. As far as I'm aware, this is the best kart racing game ever made. I love it. Grand Theft Auto 1. This is a game I'll need to make a video about at some point. It is so clunky, so weird, but I love it so much. Formula 1, another one missing the front of the case. Still haven't played this. Racing Simulation, Monaco Grand Prix. Still not played this. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? PS1, another all-time great, if I do say so myself. This one does have a video about it, and it's being scripted just now, so keep an eye out for that, I guess. Tommy McKinnon Rally, another racing game that I haven't played. And Driver 2, I haven't played too much of this, but it is pretty fun. Okay, and now we will be taking a look at the PS2, which is the biggest part of the collection so far. GTA Vice City, I haven't played many of the GTA games, but out of all the ones I have played, this one is my favourite. I don't know, GTA isn't really my kind of thing, but this one is very fun. Also, almost all of these games ahead I haven't played yet. So, MotoGP 3, Formula 1 2002, it has a free DVD movie disc. Army Men, Sarge's Heroes 2, this one looks pretty fun, but the box art is atrocious. It's this little tiny square, and it also doesn't have the disc inside. Armored Core 2, Another Age, this one also looks pretty fun, but also doesn't have the disc. ATV Off-Road Fury 3 is a bike game. Grand Theft Auto 3, this one is also pretty fun, but very clunky to play today. TT Superbikes, haven't played that. MotoGP 4, also haven't played that. Gran Turismo 3, A-Spec, I haven't played that one either. Colin McRae Rally 2005. Also haven't played that. Friends, the one with all the trivia. I was gonna play this one with friends one day, but I just couldn't be bothered, so I didn't. Top Angler, genuinely a pretty good fishing game. I remember playing this one when I was quite young, and it was good fun. MotoGP 7, also haven't played it. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2001. If it's anything as good as Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2000, then I'm all for it. Athens 2004, I remember playing this one, I don't remember anything about it. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 4. Again, if it's anything as good as the prior two games that I've talked about, then it'll be a masterpiece. MotoGP 4. Yeah. Again, there's another one. And MotoGP 1. And Evolution GT. And that's the PS2 games. And onto the PlayStation 3, which is a pretty small set of games, and I've only played one of them. I need to get around to them because I'm pretty sure they're all good games. But after this, we're getting to the games that I've actually played before. So Grand Theft Auto 5, I mean, it's GTA 5, I think everyone knows that this is a very good game. FIFA 10, it's FIFA, so it's going to be amazing. L2 Strumovic, Birds of Prey, that's pretty good, I guess. MotoGP 10/11. Call of Duty World at War looks alright, I guess. Red Dead Redemption, I've heard this is a good game, I just haven't played it yet. And Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, it's another racing game. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I've heard this is a very good game, but I haven't played it yet. And that's the PS3 games. And onto the NES. Now this is the smallest part of the collection. Only 4 games, and I realise one of them's upside down. Oh well. So I do want to get more of these games. I have a few of them set to order, but they haven't arrived yet. So we've got Punch-Out. This is my favourite NES game. It's so much fun. I've been practicing speedrunning of it. It's such an amazing game. Really fun to play. Definitely check it out. It's on most Nintendo consoles. Mega Man 2. I mean, it's Mega Man. I just love the cover art for this game. I mean, there's something about it that just isn't quite right, and I can't put my finger on it. But you know, this is a... No, I don't think it's the best Mega Man game, but it's definitely one of them. Super Mario Bros. / Duck Hunt. This is probably the most common NES game that exists. If you own an NES, you will own this game. I can't really play Duck Hunt though, because I don't have the zapper, and even if I did, they're usually quite faulty. But Super Mario Bros., I mean, it's Super Mario Bros. And Mario 3, I'd say probably the second best 2D Mario game ever made. Second only to another one that we will get to soon. All the games have fallen over, but that's okay. And that's the NES games. And we're on to the GameCube games. The GameCube is my second favourite console. My first, we will get to that shortly. But I love the GameCube. It is such an underrated console. It sold terribly and it really didn't need to. There's so many good games. And first we have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. The best 3D Sonic game. It is so much fun. People say it's bad, but I don't see it. Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex. This is an awful, awful game. It's so bad, but you really have to play it to experience it. It's like... I do need to make a video about this one. It's a special kind of game. Super Mario Sunshine, I think, is probably the most fun 3D Mario game. This is one of those games where just running around in the hub world doing absolutely nothing is fun to do. Luigi's Mansion, it's probably the game that first comes to mind when I think of the GameCube. It's a really, really bizarrely piss easy game though. It takes like 5 hours, if that, to beat. But it's very fun. Lego Star Wars 2. The Lego Star Wars games are so good. Just Lego games in general are always so much fun. Pokemon Colosseum, I quite like this one. I think Pokemon XD is the better game, but at least where I live anyway, that's very, very expensive. WarioWare, the WarioWare games, you know, very fun, big collection of games that last about like a few seconds. But this one, as far as I'm aware, is the only like fully multiplayer party one in the series. But I hate this game because the spine is bright yellow and it sticks out like a sore thumb against all the rest of them. And then Metroid Prime, I haven't played nearly enough of this game, but what I have played of it, I've loved it. Animal Crossing, very, very fun. I've put a lot of time into this. But for me, Animal Crossing is one of those games you'd play it for maybe a few weeks and you just leave it for a while. Pikmin, again, this is one I really need to play more of. I've had so much fun with this game, but I've not played that much of it. And then we got a brand new one here, Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex. Again, I forget why I have 2 of them, but yeah, I'll make 2 reviews of them for each copy. Mario Kart Double Dash, this is the best Mario Kart game. And I won't hear any discussion about it, it's so good. Love it. Sonic Mega Collection. Very good, it's just a collection of all of the main Mega Drive Sonic games that people will think of, plus a bunch of random extras. It's a really well done collection, it's got so many extras and just little things in it that make it a great collection. Sonic Gems Collection. This is basically just Mega Collection, but worse. The only game that you buy this for is Sonic CD, and the rest of them are just okay. Sonic Heroes is okay. It can be fun, but when you compare it to the adventure games or any other 3D Sonic game, it's really not that good. Melee, it's, in my opinion, still the best Smash game. I know Ultimate is better, but I just have a lot more fun with this one. The Simpsons Hit and Run, the best licensed game ever made. GTA with The Simpsons, and they did it really well. And The Wind Waker, my favourite Zelda game aesthetically, but not my favourite to play. I do need to play it more though. It is very fun, and this one also comes with Ocarina of Time and Master Quest on a bonus disc, which is really cool. So that is the GameCube games. And we're on to the Wii games. The Wii is a very good console, but I don't know, it's never really been my thing. I do have a lot of fun whenever I play it, but I just think there's other consoles that are better. So first, Super Mario Galaxy. Of course, this is an amazing game. It's easily my favourite Wii game. I still haven't played Galaxy 2 yet. I need to get around to that, but this is such a good game. Oh, these ones are a bit stuck. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Oh wow, this is a game. This is usually said as one of the worst Sonic games, and I'd agree with them, but it's fun. It's an awful game, but it's fun. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, it's just a shitty mini-game collection really. It's not very special. Thomas and Friends Hero on Rails, I've not played this since I was like 4, so I couldn't tell you anything about it. Mario Kart Wii, a lot of people say this is the best Mario Kart game. I don't know, it's okay. It's never been for me. It's been a long time since I've played it though, so I need to rethink. Brawl, the best Smash Bros game in terms of single player, because it has Subspace Emissary. Yeah, Subspace Emissary is so good. Best Smash single player mode. Ninja Bread Man. This is this is a game. The worst game. I have ever played. That's not an exaggeration. This is fucking disgusting, and I hate it. And when I can be bothered to complete it, there'll be a video about it, because it is a really special kind of bad. Punch-Out. Obviously I talked about the NES version of Punch-Out, but I think this is definitely up there with my favourite Wii games. It's so good. It was really nice to look at in game. It's got nice, I don't know, like everything about this game is just pleasing. I like it. Angry Birds Star Wars. It's Angry Birds, but in Star Wars. And next up we have Just Dance. Pretty fun game, I guess. And now we're getting to the real games. These are the Wii games that everyone knows about. We've got Bob the Builder Festival of Fun. As the title suggests, it is very, very fun. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 10. I've already expressed my love for this franchise. I shouldn't need to say two more. And Family Trainer. It sure is. And that concludes the Wii games. And now we're on the bottom shelf. We're getting near the end of the tour. So these are the Super Nintendo games. I've got 6 of them here. I have more of them ordered, but they haven't arrived yet. The first one we have here is Super Mario World. Now this is the best 2D Mario game ever made. It is so good. It's on everything, so you have no excuse to not play it. Please play it. Mario Paint. This is so much fun. It has the Super Nintendo mouse, which I have. Mine is a little bit faulty, but I do someone just want to upload a video of me messing around in this game, because it's such a basic thing, but you can play it for hours and not get bored. F-Zero. This was alongside Super Mario World, one of the launch titles for Super Nintendo. It's a very, very fun, fast-paced single-player racing game. Very, very fun. Donkey Kong Country. I think this is one of the best platformers ever made. I think ever since Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 are better, I would agree with them, but I just like this one the best. Very fun game. And here we have my favourite Zelda game, Link to the Past. I don't know what to say. This needs its own video. It really does. It is so good in so many ways. And then we have Starwing, which is actually just Star Fox. And as we'll see later, all the early Star Fox games have just completely different names, but I've noticed that this game is like really, really difficult in comparison to Star Fox 64. I don't know why, but it just is. So that concludes the Super Nintendo games. And now we get on to a personal favourite console of mine, the Sega Mega Drive. This is a very good console, has so many good games. I love it. First out of Mortal Kombat, I believe this is the best retro port of the original Mortal Kombat that you'll get. It's really fun. It's not as visually appealing as the Super Nintendo version, but it's a lot more playable and a lot more fun. Sonic 2, I've already made a video about this, so if you want to see my full opinions on that game, check that out. It's it's a very good game. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, it sure is. It's Puyo Puyo, but better because Robotnik's the main character, so... Wait, hang on. There's an Xbox disc for Left 4 Dead shoved in there. I didn't put that there. Oh well. Mega Bomberman, this is a fun one. But I've always found the Bomberman games to be really fun, but this one's my favourite. I don't know if it use these things or... it's got a very fun multiplayer mode as well. I definitely recommend checking this one out. Sonic 1, this was planned as a video. It had work done on it. It was going to be a collab with someone, but it fell through and they never ended up going through with it. But I will make a video about this at some point, just because I've made ones about the other two classic Sonic games. Pugsy, I love it. I mean, this box art tells you all you need to know, really. I mean, you know exactly what the game is from this cover. I mean, look at him. And then Sonic 3. I've made a video about this one already. It's the most popular video on my channel, so if you're watching this, you've probably already seen the Sonic 3 video, and you know that I'm quite a big fan of this game. Sonic and Knuckles were on to the two special Mega Drive games that I don't have boxes for. But I like this game. I don't think it's as good as the base Sonic 3, but it's got this little flappy bit on it. That's fun to play with. So, and Streets of Rage 2, this is one of the best, if not the best, Mega Drive game. I have so much fun with it. It's such a fun multiplayer beat 'em up game. Highly recommend it. And that does it for the Mega Drive games. I lied when I said the NES collection was the smallest of the lot, because we're on to the Master System games. Sonic 2, not to be confused with this Sonic 2, it's the other Sonic 2. It's fun, but really difficult, but it's a good time. Pac-Mania, it's isometric Pac-Man and you can jump. It's fun. And Afterburner. I've got things to say. First thing is the Master System cover art is disgusting. Look at that. That's horrible. That's absolutely awful. Worst cover art of any console I've ever seen. Also, this game is like... I complained about Star Fox on Super Nintendo being difficult, but I mean... it's just genuinely not fun to play. Whenever I play this, I don't have a good time. But, yeah, that does it for all the Master System games. And we're on to my favourite console of all time, Nintendo 64. I've got a couple of amiibos here. I'll move them out the way so I can move my games easier. I don't know why this is my favourite console. It's really not aged that well, and a lot of the games aren't that fun to go back and play, and the cartridges don't have end labels, which isn't fun, but I just love this console a lot. Yoshi's Story, it's a pretty fun platformer. It's so easy, but it's good fun. This is my favourite game of all time. I think some people already know that. I do have a video about this, but please don't watch it. It's old, it's bad, it's really, really bad. It really needs an update. I didn't do this game justice in that video. There will be a new one at some point, just because I love this game to death. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. This is a really, really fun racing game. It's based on, obviously, the pod racing scene from Star Wars. Very fun. This used to be my favourite Zelda game, but it isn't anymore. Majora's Mask. I love it. It's so dark, it's so creepy, so much fun. It can be frustrating at points, but I love it. Mario Party. This one, it sure is. It is not the best Mario Party game, but oh, it's so much fun. Playing it with friends always ends in an argument or two. It's great. I love it. Buck Bumble. This is a classic game. There was going to be a video about this one, but it got cancelled. I don't know, might make one again at some point. And we've got Donkey Kong 64. What a game. This is an interesting one. I've got a story about this, actually. So one night, I was playing the game, almost fully beat it. I guess the save battery in it went dead, because when I turned it off and back on the next day, all the save files were gone. which is quite unfortunate. So anytime I want to play this game, I have to beat it in one sitting, or I have to start all over again. This is not a very good game, but I like it. Never on to the second part. Got a little Link amiibo there. I've got GoldenEye 007. This is a very fun FPS game, but because it's on N64, it really doesn't control that well. But it is fun. The multiplayer on it is great. I have a good time with it. Lilac Wars. This is just Star Fox 64, but they named it weirdly. I think this is the best Star Fox game that there is. I think most people would agree with me on that. It certainly is a lot easier than the Super Nintendo version, that's for sure. And then we've got Diddy Kong Racing. This is my favourite kart racer on N64. It's got a story mode, it's got loads of characters, it's got great music. Very, very fun game. Banjo-Kazooie. This is another favourite of mine on N64. I'd say it's my second favourite, just behind Mario 64. But I think this is definitely a better game than Mario 64. I just prefer that one. But this is definitely, if you haven't played this, please do. It's so good. And Mario Kart 64, I'd say it's not aged the best, but when you're playing it with friends, it's still a really good time. And that is the N64 games. And tied for the smallest part of the collection, we've got the Dreamcast. I do have, again, more games ordered for this, but they haven't arrived yet. When they do come, I might make an update video. But we've got Quake 3 Arena. This is, I'd say, my favourite first-person shooter of all time. It's so much fun, but playing it with a Dreamcast controller is horrendous. You really need the keyboard and mouse, Dreamcast accessories to play it right. But it's such a fun multiplayer game. I have a great time with it. Great fun. Sonic Adventure. I know I said that Adventure 2 was the best 3D Sonic game, but this is my favourite. It's, again, really not aged that well, but oh my god, it's so good. I love it. I'd say if you're going to play this game, play the original Dreamcast version or emulate it or whatever, because the DX port really isn't the best. This is like the way to play the game. And Choo Choo Rocket. This is a really fun puzzle game. It's really basic, really fun, great multiplayer. I was thinking about maybe making a video on this, but there isn't really too much to say other than what I just said there. But yeah, that wraps up the Dreamcast games. And next up is 3 different libraries kind of mushed together. We've got Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advanced, because I don't really have enough of each to make their own category. We've got Tetris DX here for Game Boy Color. This is probably my favourite Tetris game. Wait, no. Kind of. It's my favourite, like, standard Tetris game. It is just Tetris Game Boy, but in colour. That's about it, really. Pokemon Blue. Very, very good game. Most people know that. It's not aged the best, but this game has a special place me because this is the first game that I ever got for the collection. I got this along with my GBASP in, I want to say 2017-16ish. So yeah, this game is special to me. Kirby's Dream Land. This is another one of the first ones I got. I got this boxed, almost mint condition. I'll show that in a minute. But yeah, this is a fun game. Really easy first Kirby game. It's good. Super Mario Land 2. This is one of my favourite 2D Mario games. It's really unique, really wacky in comparison to the newer stuff. It's a lot of fun. And I really wish Nintendo would re-release it at some point, because they haven't done that all that much. And Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Game Boy Color. This one has a weird funky cartridge. It is just Super Mario Bros. On the lost levels, but squished down onto a Game Boy Color cartridge. It works. It's not the best to play, but it works. Then Game Boy Advance, we've got Pokemon Sapphire. This is and probably will always be my favourite Pokemon game. I love it. Super Mario Advanced, a really fun kinda remake of Mario 2. I say kinda remake because it's basically just a slightly advanced port of the Super Nintendo version. And Doom. Doom is probably my favourite FPS franchise of all time. And the fact that they were able to get this working on a Game Boy Advance cartridge and it actually works is still amazing to me. I'd say watch my video on Doom ports if you want to get my full opinions on this. And Super Mario Advance 4, you can see that it's just again like Mario Advance 1, it is basically just a port of the Super Nintendo version of Mario 3. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. I've not played too much of this one, but it is very fun from what I've played. I like it a lot. And Sonic Advance 2 is another early one I got. Very fun 2D Sonic game, if quite easy. But that does it for the Game Boy. And while we're here, I thought I might as well just show off the rest of the collection. So this is the consoles. There's PlayStation 3, I've just got some random controllers down here. Retro bit for Nintendo 64. Got GameCube controller, an old Switch Pro controller doesn't really work anymore. PS3 remotes. I've got... This is a box where I keep all my spare controllers. So I've got like PS2 in there. That's for NES Classic. There's a PlayStation mouse, so I just want to keep all that stuff. And then we've got the PS2, the Game Gear, I just keep this. And here there's the Master System, got that set up here. PS1, Mega Drive right there. Wii, got 3 of them because why not? Super Nintendo Classic. I think these are quite rare now. I got this and the NES one mint in the box, which is pretty cool. Then we've got the big one right here, Super Nintendo. Nintendo 64 right there. Got the expansion pack in it. Got the NES Classic on top of the big one. And then up here I've just got a bunch of little random things. We've got this Banjo-Kazooie here holding a DS. Oh! Well, that fell down. So I have this Crash Bandicoot here and Cortex. We've got the GameCube. Here, let's see what's in it. Mario Sunshine. And the Dreamcast. Then up at the shelf I've got these little Atari mini arcade machines. These are so cool. They're just... It's got a bunch of little mini Atari games on them. They're very fun. We've got some boxes. Up here I've got the Doom manual, the GBA. It's got a couple, the Yarn Yoshi amiibo. This is still my favourite amiibo. I think it's really cool. And so some random plushies, I guess, some pop figures and some Game Boy boxes at the back. Got a Mario sticker on the wall. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for the collection tour.